Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces 22-2022. Today's Mercury-Saturn transit supports work on a project or venture designed to last. This transit helps you focus or sort something out. It's an excellent time to put in extra effort to learn, study, or perfect a project or craft. Attending to formal communications or your duties could be in order. There are reminders of your commitments, and career planning efforts can be worthwhile now. You might decide to discipline yourself to concentrate on practical priorities. As the day advances, you can feel more spirited. The moon heads into your sign, and your emotional needs become more insistent. This transit can bring a pleasant rush of energy to your life and a desire to begin anew or enjoy a new experience. Would you have the soul of a courtesan today? Whether you are in love or available, you will want to seduce your partner with a note of sophistication. Are you going to enhance your natural charm with a subtle perfume, an eyeshadow, a haircut? By changing appearance, one modifies one's personality on the surface and sometimes even in depth. Dyed in blonde, you would allow yourself a boldness that you would not have had in brunette. And vice versa. Today, hidden forces could come to light that you may not have been aware of, and you can use them in your favor. Your family may be able to help you. You will probably feel that you control your universe better, which will allow you to concentrate on what matters most to you: goals, desires, spiritual studies. This is the time to focus and take action. Cheer up. Singles, if a travel proposal emerges, don't miss it. It promises an exciting and rewarding adventure, but it will also give you a great encounter. The positive influence of the moon will be particularly evident in couples. An unforgettable period of sweetness and fullness awaits you with your partner. You may well have found the perfect mother or father for your children. Symbol of fertility, the star may announce a future pregnancy. The moon makes its monthly debut in your sign today, bringing emphasis to everything from your innermost feelings to your emotional stability. And though you're already incredibly intuitive, the moon's journey through your sign heightens your spidey senses, so pay attention to the red flags. Plotting the next steps to get your person? Don't hesitate to ask questions, as today's Mercury-Saturn sextile will ignite your bossy 10th house of authority and your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections. Not all conversations are comfortable or easy, but that doesn't make them less necessary. Fortunately, the moon will harmonize with Venus, which helps ease the tension. Investing in your future is a must. Today, Mercury in Taurus sextiles Saturn in Aquarius, imploring you to consider long-term professional plans that can sustain your career path. With Mercury considering your career, reputation, and accomplishments and Saturn thinking about your investments, these two are trying to work together to ensure that your resources can assist your professional growth. It may be time to speak to a financial advisor, especially if you are considering a financial contribution to your career, such as taking out a loan or signing a contract. A number of interesting visitors could come to your home today. At least one of them could be from a foreign country, and some could be in the educational field. For this reason, you can expect some interesting conversations to take place, and you might learn some fascinating facts. You could enjoy learning this so much that you make a mental note to find some books on the subject tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. Someone is telling you exactly what you want to hear, and it might even be you. There's no time for skepticism just now, so go with it and hope that your optimism turns out to be realism. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. A family member or close friend may need your help today. With the wild energy that is in the air, people tend to overindulge. It seems as though your friend has done so, and this is not the first time. Perhaps you could steer him towards some counseling. Alcoholism, or overindulgence of any kind, is symptomatic of a greater problem. It is up to you to step in and help your friend get his life back on track. The energy of this day can increase your need for independence. Although your life path number is known for its domesticity, even you need to feel as if you have something uniquely yours that you're not required to share with your partner or family. Stake this personal claim before you begin to feel discontented and frustrated. So if the need for independence grabs you today, act on it. This is your cue that it's time to do something just for you. Our eyes in the sky. There is a lot happening at once with today's transits. A strong pull between air and fire has its hand in moving things forward in a practical way and jumping into things courageously. Remember that everyone thinks they're right at this time. There is a conviction in the collective that can go either way. Pay close attention to the news you receive over the next few days, and don't give up on your dream. With plenty of raw and real conversations going on, you might come to a conclusion that you have needed to see and understand for many years. This sentiment is brought to you by the minor connection between the Sun in Libra and Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces, and by the North Node of Destiny. Emotions could be erratic, forcing us to see relationships from a different perspective and allowing us to be more selfish when it comes to partnerships. Never compromise your needs and desires for those of others. This could cause a complete change in direction for your internal compass. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time, and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk, or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. In the morning, the moon forms an uplifting sextile with Jupiter in Pisces, indicating that we have big dreams and we know that a sensible approach will enable us to achieve them. Although we might equate success with wealth and influence under the Capricorn moon, the sextile to Jupiter offers a more compassionate lens, enabling us to recognize that real wealth lies in creating positive change in our communities which will endure into the future. By setting up efficient structures, we create platforms for powerful manifestation magic, paying good fortune forward and helping others see their dreams become realities. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet news group. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.